Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60 and Me, and welcome to a makeup tutorial that I'm going to share with you today for our women over 60 who are enjoying makeup and beauty and want to learn new techniques and new products. And today I want to feature my normal makeup application, but I want to go a little bit into contouring and using concealer in unique ways for aging skin. Now these products I'm using are the ones that I use every single day. I have applied my foundation already because that usually takes a bit of time, and it's my Milani. It's 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I love this product. I wear it all the time, but I wanted to just put it on as a base and then talk to you about how to use concealers and contours for the aging skin. Now, there's 3 or 4 places that you can apply concealer that do work. You can never make them hide your wrinkles, but you can use it in other wonderful ways to catch the light and to soften the lines around your eyes, and of course deal with dark circles. But the first thing I'm going to do after my foundation, and by the way, I use my own makeup facial oil first, which I'm absolutely loving. I've put together some different oils that I really enjoy, and I'll tell you about that in another video. But I did not use a primer. I used the oil as a primer and then put the foundation on. Now, the contouring. I picked up this little stick. It's a contouring and highlight. It's Maybelline, and it's actually called Face Studio Contour. On one side is a dark color, the other side is a highlight color. It's really cool. And this was very reasonably priced as well. Now, I normally don't worry about contouring because I never thought it made any difference. But after my foundation, I've tried doing this technique and then using it also later with the highlight. But let's do the contouring first. Now, just what I do is just normally put a little line or two right here on either side, on the side of my nose, and then above up here. Now it's gonna all get blended together, but those are where I would put the contouring. And then finally, under the chin. This is a really useful technique for older faces because we get this gel effect. Just take your contour and take it all the way underneath, almost up to your ears. And it looks a little bit dark right now, but just don't worry because it's going to get blended in. So using my foundation brush, I will now blend, and I will put a little teeny bit more foundation on my hand, only like half a squirt, so that I've got a little bit on the foundation brush, not much, but I'll just gently dab. Don't rub in big circles like you were doing before. Just gently dab and push in and up. And you'll see it takes away most of the line, but it gives you a little bit of a contour that you can then accent with blush. So I'm going to do that on the other side. And what's nice about that Maybelline face contour product is it's very blendable. So you don't have to rub it all. You just kind of gently touch your foundation brush and then underneath as well. Okay, and this is, as I said, it's all illusion anyway. It just gives a little bit of a shadow that gives an illusion underneath the face. And of course your piece on the top of your head there, just a little bit of a bronzer effect. I'm not going to use any bronzer. This contouring is all that I'm going to do, but it gives it just a little bit of depth. And of course on my nose. Now, in terms of concealer, okay, so that's the contouring, and it doesn't already come to life until you start to put blusher on and your whole face is completed. But you can see that was the underlying principle of how to use the contour product. Now, the concealer. I am using Revolution. It's called Conceal. It's called, I need my glasses here. It's Conceal and Define. Now, there's 2 different products. There's Conceal and Hydrate, which people do like, and then the Conceal and Define, it's Revolution, is a little bit more matte, and I am going to use that one for my face. Now, there are 3 or 4 places that you can put concealer that actually can work beautifully. The first is, well, of course, just under your eyes, but again, it's not on those. You can see that the shadow is under the shadow. A lot of people just rub it in completely under the eyes, but the best way to do it is just to put it right under the shadow on the eye. that dark circle. And then a little bit here on the edge is lovely. And when we put our my eyeshadow on, you'll see how that actually really works. I'm going to grab it a little bit more. And then you can use a brush, or you can just blend it in with your fingers. This part here at the side really makes a difference when you've got your eyeshadow on. It just kind of shapes your face beautifully. And I'm going to put a little bit on the end of my nose, or on the bridge of my nose. Not so much that you get like a dab at the end, but just enough to create a bit of illusion and light, and that little darkness that you put with the contour. Okay, so that's the concealer under the eyes. Another place to put it is in a circle along the on the forehead, just there. And again, just blend that in. So this is how you can use concealer in a way that's not really like the traditional under the eyes only. You can actually use it in different ways. And then also on the chin, you can use a little bit too. These all just create little grabs of light. You know, they just make that when your makeup is completely applied, you'll just see these little highlights of glow that come from the use of a concealer. That's how I should use concealer, and not just as an under eye cover up for dark circles and, you know, wishfully wrinkles. That's not going to happen. So just use it in a way that highlights and in contrast or in a combination with a contour. Okay, I'm going to make sure I've got this right here because I'm doing it in my phone. So I want to make sure everything is blended. I'm going to go back and do the eyes in a sec. Okay, let's see here. All right. So that for me is the base that I would work with. And I hope that's, you can see how that might have made a difference. So now I'm going to finish. I'm going to do my eyebrows next. These are always my challenging thing because I don't have any. My eyebrows are fading away, and I'm using, I use every day. This is my go-to product. It's Maybelline Tattoo Brow. And it's a beautiful brush, bigger than the normal mascara brushes, but for me, it works perfectly. I've got one eyebrow that's narrower than the other. They're definitely sisters, not twins. And I'm going to just fill those eyebrows in as best I can. And using the brow brush, just pull it up. Now, this is the one that's a little bit thinner. So I'm going to use a teeny bit more on this side, just to fill in that part right there. And then just bring the brush up. And the other side. Yeah, it's strange how your eyebrows just take on a complete life of their own as you get older. Okay, so let's do that. And then just brush up a little bit and over. And don't forget to go right out to the edge. Give it that shape. Okay, that's pretty much all I'll do with my brows. So brows are done, and now the next thing I want to do is I want to put some blush on. There's no order for this, by the way. I do this in all different ways. Every day is different. I'm choosing, again, another Milani product. I bought the Milani, it was called Romantic Rose, but I found a little palette with 3 different Milani colors. The Romantic Rose is the one in the center, and this other one is a more peachy color, and then there's a darker pink here, and it's a beautiful palette. I really like it, but I'm going to use the Romantic Rose, the middle one, and just create a little bit of color there on my cheeks, and just above that line that I drew with the contour, and other side. I really love this color. It's so gentle and kind to aging skin. I think it's a beautiful romantic rose pink color, and that's it, on the cheeks, on the apple of the cheek. And smile, always smile. So that's it. I've been playing with this peachy color because I really like it. It's just a little bit lighter, so I'll blend it. I love blending everything, lipsticks and blushes. Okay, so I'll try that. I think that's going to be okay. Let's have a quick look in the mirror. Okay. Yeah, I might touch that up a little bit towards the end. I think I need a bit more on this other side here. Okay, so that's the blush, Milani. I love that product line. I'm going to try more products as the year goes on. So eyebrows are done, blush is done, contouring, foundation. Now I'm just going to do my eyes. Now eyes, I've got some lovely eyeshadow palettes, and I really love them all. I have fallen in love with the Tati palette. I think I've mentioned this one to you before. Tati's palette is it's just magical. And there are so many colors that I probably never ever will use, but I'm going to use just two today that I really, really like. And I'm going to use my little eyeshadow brush for one of them. So this is the palette. You can see it's just got some incredible glitters. They're just amazing. Metallics. And then it's really interesting, the range of colors across the bottom. Aura is the one where I tend to live. But I'm going to use this one from the, it's the Soothe category. This palette has gotten completely covered in glitter and it's wonderful to use. But from the Soothe palette, I'm going to take this one here and just gently apply it to my eyelids. And I'm going to start with just using the same color while I've got a lot of, or more eyeshadow on the brush to create that lid line, or that crease line. And then bring it down gently onto the lid. So in other words, just use a little bit darker color to create a line on your crease. This is the Soothe metallic. When I say it's metallic, it's not really that metallic. It's just got a bit of a glow, which I love. And then just cover the eyes. So this is Soothe. Even feels soothing. And you can see it's kind of a neutral brown color. I love it. But that's not really where I will stop, because there's one color in this palette that I adore. It's the Aura Metallic, and I use it just with everything as a finishing touch on the eyes. Let me just make sure I've got this right. Yeah, that's okay. I really didn't want to do my eyes too dramatic, but I will put the Aura Metallic, which is this one here, just in the middle. And I just really love the feeling and the look of that. It's so soft, and you can use it with any color to kind of tone it down a bit, or you just use it like I'm using it today in a very natural application. I'm not going to put any eyeliner on or anything like that. I'm just going to put mascara, which again is for me a go-to every day. And where's my mascara? This is my favorite lash paradise, which is L'Oreal. I use it all the time, and I've mentioned it before. I think it's probably, in my lifetime, I probably bought 30 different mascaras, but this one is my favorite. And I just want to make sure before I put it on that I've got my eyes okay. So just a sec. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? I really love that metallic range of the Tati Beauty palette. It's gorgeous. Now this mascara has got an amazing brush. I absolutely love it. But when you put it on your eyes, it just transforms them. So I'm going to just quickly do that. And I don't put like 3 or 4 coats on to start with. What I normally do is I do one layer of mascara, do my lips, and then come back and do a topping, another lash level. I find that works better than trying to, you know, do 3 or 4 coats at one go. So this is just my first pass at mascara. It's kind of tricky here with this phone mirror. Let's have a look. Yeah, can you see how pretty that is? It's a very, very lovely mascara. But I'm going to come back and do one more coat in a second. But let's do lips. Lips, I've got a technique that I use and I love. It's just, you know, everyone has their own way. But I have a discovery to share with you. I shared it in one other video. It's my Becca lip liner. I love, love, love these lip liners. I don't know what it is about them that they enable you to get a little bit more of a lip shape. And also, you can color them in and it stays. It's a really lovely lip liner. It's not the cheapest lip liner, but it's well worth it for me. I've used it all the time now. So let me just put my lip liner on and I'll go over a little bit over the edge, you'll see. See how that brings it up just a teeny bit? Okay, one more other side. Okay, so that's just the beginning of the lining. I'll do the bottom. And then just fill it in. Okay, so as you can see, my lips sort of start to fade as you get a little bit older. You lose the puffiness in your lips, and so you have to kind of use something like this lip liner to get a little bit more shape. But then what I do after I've done the lip liner, I've got a product by Huda. And it doesn't matter what color lipstick I'm using. I always use this as the next step, and it's Jet Setter. I don't know if you can even get this anymore, but it's more of a brownie pink color. Huda does amazing lip products, and I've had this for a while and hope I can find it again when I run out, because I use it now as a setting. It's kind of it creates a matte finish, and then you can apply any color lipstick. And for me, I just love to blend and play. So this Huda is the next step. Oh. Can't talk while I do this. You have to be careful of teeth. At this point, it's quite wet, but it then dries. It dries matte. So I'm just going to go back to my eyes for a second, finish those, and then come back to my lips and show you what I do there. So already you can see, though, the whole thing is pulling together. I think the concealer and the contouring really did work to enhance the foundation that I was already using. I hope you agree. But play with it and let me know what you think. If you've used bronzer or contouring or concealers like I did today, please share. This is what we're here for, to share our experiences. So, if I can find my mascara again. Oh, there it is. I've got all these things laid out on my desk here. Okay, so one more coat of eyes. This is amazing eye mascara. I really love it. Okay, I also bought this really cool little mascara rake over the holidays, where you can actually separate your lashes. It's very, very cool. But this hardly sticks. It's not a kind of clumpy mascara at all. So finally, if I can find it here, lipstick. So once the Huda lipstick has actually dried a little bit, I will then put on a lipstick. This is Milani. It's my Milani lipstick. I bought these 3 things, which I'm so happy I did, because they blend beautifully. This is a pinky rose color, which goes with with the blush. And I will apply that. Okay. So do you see, even though the Huda was a little bit orangey browny, the pink just it just enables me to apply another color, and it's so fun. It's just for me, lips and eyes are just they're so much fun for blending. And somewhere I have something else, a treasure that I found, and I mentioned this in a previous video, but I do want to just show you briefly again. It's a lip gloss. Now, Fenty is a line of products designed and produced by Rihanna, singer, actress, and, celebrity. And I don't normally get attracted to those products, but this was just amazing. This lip gloss, it's called Fussy, and it's so beautiful. It just feels great. It's a pinky color. There's a sparkly version and then a more beige version, but this is called Fussy. And I just love wearing it. I don't put all over my mouth. I just do a little bit on the top and on the bottom. There. Isn't that pretty? I really, really like this. And I think it makes the whole thing pull together. I'm in pink mode today. So pink lipstick and rose blush and the Fenty pink Fussy lip gloss. But I hope you like this look. I think it's really fun. I've taken a bit of time because I've explained it all to you. But the contouring in different parts of my face, using concealer in ways that work. And I look forward to your feedback. Let me know what you use, what products you love, and if there are any that you'd like me to review for you, I'd be happy to do that. So thanks again for being here. I really appreciate your support, and hope that you've enjoyed this makeup tutorial today. Thank you again for being here, and I look forward to speaking again soon. Bye-bye for now.